porch lights on, the coffee's warm, your picture's by my bed. The wind still sings your name at dawn like the words you never said. The rocking chair still creaks for two, but now it's just me and the breeze. Every sunset brings thoughts of you and prayers whispered through the trees. I'll be waiting here in Tennessee, where the pines still sway and the sky runs free. No matter how far this road may bend, I'll keep the fire burning till you're home again. You can take all the time you need. I'll be waiting here in Tennessee. I walk the fence and mend the line like you taught me back in June. And though the nights can stretch in time, I still hum your favorite tune. Maybe you're chasing dreams out west, finding the life that suits you best. But if you ever miss this view, there's a swing in a heart still meant for you. Yeah, I'll be waiting here in Tennessee with an open door and a memory. Through the cold and through the rain, I'll whisper your name again and again. So don't you worry, just be free. I'll be waiting here in Tennessee. Yeah, come what may, or come what'll be, I'll be waiting here in Tennessee. She rose each day before the light, braided dreams with morning fights. Lunches packed and silent sweet, her tired smile never missed a beat. She never spoke of things she missed, of dreams she shelved or chances kissed. But I saw them there in folded clothes, and stories whispered soft and low. She gave me wings without a word, fought her battles, left hers unheard. She missed her meals, wore shoes worn thin, so I could chase the life she'd been. She never asked for thank you lines, just prayed I'd grow up strong and kind. And now I see her clearer than ever. She loved me with the kind that lasts forever. When I was lost, her voice would find the part of me still left behind. When I fell short, her arms would stay, like grace that never walks away. Double shifts and sleepless nights, trading comfort for my rights. She never once asked for the stage, but she wrote my story page by page. She gave me wings without a word, fought her battles, left hers unheard. She missed her dreams to hold my hand and build me up where she once planned. She never needed lights to shine, she just wanted me to be kind. And now I see her clearer than ever. She loved me with the kind that lasts forever. felt alone. She gave me everything she had, even when the world called her just a mom. But in her quiet, selfless grace, I found a love time can't erase. She never asked to be remembered, but I'll carry her in every letter, 'cause she loved me with a kind. Yeah, she loved me with a kind that lasts forever. Smoke rolled slow from the station track. She turned once, then never looked back. A Sunday morning in a heavy sky, he stood there quiet, trying not to cry. She said, I don't know when I'll be back, and smiled through the window with her little blue bag. The whistle blew like a distant pain as she waved goodbye from the train. Now it's just a picture in a flannel frame, a faded Polaroid and a heart that won't change. He still drives past platform slow, hopes someday she'll let him know the world moved on, but he still remains back where she waved goodbye from the train. Let her stop like the summer rain. He held on, but time don't explain. She chased her dreams in a city light. He stayed lost in a quiet fight. Every now and then he'd hear her name and wonder if she missed the rain. But no return, no sure refrain, just memories and that southbound train. Now it's just a picture in a flannel frame, a faded Polaroid and a heart that won't change. He still drives past platform slow, hopes someday she'll let him know the world moved on, but he still remains back where she waved goodbye from the train. Maybe love's just meant to be still, like the field she left, like the boy who will never let go, never complain, just stand in the wind, calling her name. Now it's just a picture in a flannel frame, a life that paused when she boarded that train. He don't blame her for wanting more, each pray she'll walk back through that door. Years have passed, but his heart's the same, right where she waved goodbye from the train. I see her smile when she hears his name, and every time it cuts the same. I'd give the world just to be her choice, but I'm just a shadow in her voice. She talks to me like I'm just a friend, while I pretend this feeling might end. But every look she gives his way takes another little piece of me away. I love her, but she loves someone else, and I keep it quiet, keep it to myself. She don't see the way I fall, she don't hear my silent call. I love her, but she's chasing someone else. wish I could turn this heart around, pack it up, leave this town. But she's in the wind, she's in the rain, she's the reason I still feel the pain. I love her, but she loves someone else, and I keep it quiet, keep it to myself. She don't see the way I fall, she don't hear my silent call. I love her, but she's chasing someone else. Maybe someday I'll let her go, but tonight I just thought she should know. She loves someone else. It hurts like hell, but I wish her well. She don't see what's killing me, but I'll love her quietly. Yes, I love her, though she loves someone else. If I lost the road beneath my feet and all my dreams slipped out to sea, no more bright lights, no fancy clothes, just worn out boots and calloused hopes. If I had nothing left to claim, no house, no gold, no family name, would you still be proud to say I'm his at the end of every day? Would you still love me the same if I'm broke, if I've changed, if the only thing I have is this heart with your name? Would you stay through the storm if I can't keep you warm? But I swear you'd have my soul, and every prayer I pray. Would you still love me the same? If my hands could no longer build a life of riches, a house on a hill, but they still tremble just to hold the one thing I'll never let go. If I gave you time and tenderness, but not much more, would that be less? Or is your love the kind that stays through silent nights and simple days? Would you still love me the same if I'm broke, if I've changed, if the only thing I have is this heart with your name? Would you stay through the storm if I can't keep you warm? But I swear you'd have my soul, and every prayer I pray. Would you still love me the same? I've seen the world chase silver dreams, but they don't shine like you and me. If love is all I'll ever own, would that be enough to call you home? Would you still love me the same if the money never came? If forever meant just firelight and rainy window panes? Would you stay by my side with no diamonds to shine, just a promise promise and a heart that whispers your name. Would you still love me the same? Yeah, I'm yours come winter shame. But tell me, darling, would you still love me the same? Rain's beating down on the old tin roof, lightning flashing like the world's telling truth. But Mama's laughing in her apron strings, like the thunder don't mean a single thing. Kids barefoot dancing in the mud, Daddy's boots tracking puddles and love. The wind may howl, but we stay warm, holding tight through every storm. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. Grandma hums by the candle flame, telling stories like nothing's changed. We've lost things, sure, but we still stand, built this life with weathered hands. The dog curls up by the old wood stove, and peace don't ask where the wind will go. Trouble comes, but it don't stay long, not with love this strong. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. It's not just sugar, not just leaves, it's a love that lives in memories. Sweet tea in the storm, warm and clear, hope in a glass of ones we hold near. Rain might fall, winds might warn, but we're sipping peace in the middle of the storm. Yeah, life still pours, but we got sweet tea in the storm. She came in like sunshine through the screen door, bare feet on the porch, twirling on that old floor. Wind in her hair, sweet tea in her hand, laughing like she never needed a plan. She'd hum along to the radio's tune, golden like a wheat field in the middle of June. With every spin, the world slowed down. That girl made magic in a small town. She danced like July, like fireworks in her soul, like the heat of the moment you never outgrow, burning bright under that southern sky. She was summer love, no need to try, just a whisper of freedom in her wild blue eyes. Yeah, she danced like July. still see her on that old gravel drive, in cut-off jeans and a heart so alive, singing along with her head held high, chasing dreams that could kiss the sky. She kissed me once by the old oak swing, said hold on tight, don't miss a thing. But time rolled on like it always will, yet I feel her heartbeat in the still. She danced like July, like a firefly in the night, like a slow song under porch light, laughing through the storms that passed us by. She was a wild breeze you couldn't tie, left me wondering how and why. Yeah, she danced like July. Now every time the summer wind blows, I swear I hear her in the radio. In every sunset fading slow, she's still here even if she had to go. She danced like July with a spirit so free, left her footprints all over me, a spark that lit the midnight sky, a goodbye wrapped in a lullaby, forever etched in the heat and high. Yeah, she danced like July. She was 17, barefoot in the grass, had a sunflower smile and a heart made to last. I had a beat-up truck and a nervous grin, didn't know much but I knew where to begin. We'd meet by the river where the lights ran low, talked about dreams we were scared to show. We carved our names in that old oak tree, just two hearts hoping love could be. We were young but it felt like fate, two wild hearts at heaven's gate, sneaking out late, chasing the moon, dancing barefoot to a country tune. We said forever with the stars above, like every teen does with their first love. It might not last, but I still remember how it felt to have our first forever. We shared secrets in the summer rain, call her mine, she'd write my name. Every look was a story, every touch brand new. I swore no one could love her like I do. She left for college that August night, I waved goodbye in the porch light, said don't forget this little town. She kissed me once and turned around. We were young but it felt like fate, two wild hearts at heaven's gate, sneaking out late, chasing the moon, dancing barefoot to a country tune. We said forever with the stars above, like every teen does with their first love. It might not last, but I still remember how it felt to have our first forever. Maybe we were just a chapter, not the book, but I'd relive every smile, every look. Some loves are meant to stay, some to teach, but hers is the kind that'll always reach. We were young but it felt like fate, hearts on fire, couldn't wait. Notes in lockers, late night calls, we swore we'd beat it all. We said forever with the stars stars above, like every teen does with their first love, and might be gone, but I'll treasure the way it felt in our first forever.
Anspannen was born.
Morning dew on the faded grass, where time moves slow and moments last. The porch swing creaks like it did before, on the land I was born, that I adore. Older roads that lead me back to memories I thought I'd lost track. The smell of pine, the evening breeze whispers softly through the trees. This is the place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the world has torn, I'm forever tied to the land I was born. Song at the close of day carries laughter that won't fade away, and every star that lights the sky feels like a friend watching me from high. And this is the place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the world has torn, I'm forever tied to the land I was born. Sometimes I close my eyes and roam back to that quiet, sacred home, where love was simple and life was slow. And every goodbye meant I'd come back home. Well, this is the place that shaped my soul, where broken hearts were made whole. No matter where the world has torn, I'm forever tied to the land I was born. She stood there in a cotton dress, suitcase by her side, eyes full of tears, but no place left to hide. Said her daddy found a job up north and they were leaving fast. One last summer turned to our last dance. I held her close at platform 9, kissed her trembling hand. Said, no matter where you go, I'll be your man. The whistle cried like a mournful dove as she stepped aboard, and I lost my love. And I said, I'll wait for you, no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every letter, every tear I pour. I'll be standing right here by this old depot door. You said life might pull us far apart, but girl, you took my soul, you kept my heart. I swore I'd wait like I did before, but the train don't stop here anymore. Years rolled by like boxcars through the night. I wrote her songs, she wrote me dreams and light. But time is cruel, and silence grew. One day her letters just stopped coming through. Folks said she changed, found a city life, might have worn a white dress, became someone's wife. But every Sunday I still walk that track, hoping someday she might come back. Still I'd say I wait for you, no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every season, every prayer, I swore I'd be standing right here by that old depot door. Maybe time had pulled us far apart, but girl, you still own my beating heart. I kept my promise like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Now this station's boarded up and weeds have grown. I'm an old man sitting all alone, but I still hear her laughing in the wind, still see that dress she was leaving in. Yeah, I waited for you all these years long, kept your name in every song. And though you never walked back through that door, I never loved another more. They say I'm a fool, a heart outworn, but some loves live though they're never reborn. And I'll be waiting like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Yeah, the train don't stop here anymore, but my love's still waiting like before.
Someday we'll find our way back home, through tangled paths where wild winds roam. Beneath the sky of fading light, we'll chase the stars that pierce the night. The echoes of our whispered dreams flow like a river, endless streams. And though the night may seem too long, our hearts will write a brand new song. Through dust and shadows, storms we've braved, lost in the maps that time mislaid. With every scar, with every fall, we learn to rise, to stand up tall. Our footprints pressed in shifting sand, a story held within our hands. And if the world forgets our names, love will remain the only flame. Someday we'll find our way back home, to fields where wildest dreams have grown, where hearts no longer fear to roam. Someday we'll find our way back home. worth fighting for. A quiet space where souls align, where your heart forever meets with mine. Someday we'll find our way back home, though now the road is rough and long. With hope to light the paths unknown, someday my love will find our way back home.
I saw you dancing on that county line, hair blowing free, drinking strawberry wine. I walked up slow, heart racing fast, didn't know that night would last.
You said, hey darling, wanna take a chance? Took my hand, led me into that dance, and under the stars with the band playing low, we found a fire we didn't know. And I'm still falling just like back then. Every kiss, every touch, every time you walk in, you're my first thought in the morning, like my last prayer every single night. Years go by, but you're still the one. I'm still falling, baby, like we just begun. We've had hard days, some worn out shoes, chasing dreams and paying dues. But even in the quiet, when the world gets tough, you pull me close, and that's enough.
Yeah, we built this life from the ground up slow, planted love where the wild things grow. And every time you smile my way, I'm back to that first summer day. And I'm still falling just like back then. Every kiss, every touch, every time you walk in, you're my first thought in the morning, like my last prayer every single night. Years go by, but you're still the one. I'm still falling, baby, like we just begun.
You're my forever in this fast world.
You're the reason my heart still twirls.
Every wrinkle, every line we find
Just proves we made it through time. Yeah, I'm still falling just like back then. Every I love you feels brand new again. You're my first thought in the morning, like my last prayer every single night. Through the storms and the setting sun, I'm still falling, baby. You're still the one. Yeah, I'm still falling, like we just begun.
Climb that ridge just like before,
Same old boots, same oak tree we swore we'd carve our names into someday. But something in her eyes gave it away. She looked out where the river bends, as if searching for where love ends. She took a breath and turned to me and spoke so soft, like a dying breeze. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Watched her shadow stretch and fade like the last light running from the day. Didn't beg, didn't cry, just let her go. Sometimes silence says more than we know. Now that hill feels a mile high, a graveyard of stars in a burning sky. I drive past it but I don't dare climb, 'cause she left more than words behind. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Western glow, like a ghost the wind refuses to show. I'd give it all to change her mind, but some goodbyes are by design. On top of the hill where dreams once lay, she turned and slowly walked away. No fight, no blame, no bitter thrill, just love too deep to fit the will. And I've been trying to climb it still since she said we can't be on top of the hill.
To roll my eyes when he'd preach about working hard and living within reach. I wanted fast cars, big town lights. He just smiled, said that's alright. I took my shot, made some wrong turns, lost some friends and lessons learned. Years went by like gravel dust till I came back home to earn back trust. Now I know why he walked so slow, why he'd fix what broke and let anger go, why he sat on the porch at the end of the day just watching the sunset slip away. Life's not loud, it's in the quiet things. A calloused hand, a wedding ring, I didn't get it then, but now I know. We split some wood, shared a beer. No long speech, but his meaning's clear. He said, son, you had to see it through. The only way out is walking through. Now I know why he worked till dark, why he built love like a strong oak bark, why he cried when Grandpa passed and held Mom's hand like it was glass. Time reveals what pride won't show. He gave me roots and now they grow. I didn't see it then, but now I know. I see his heart in every word I say, and I thank the Lord he stayed that way. Now I know what it means to be a man, to show up steady, do what you can, to speak through silence, hold through pain, to dance in the sun and walk through rain. It's not about the shine, it's how you glow, and who you are when no one knows. He lived it right. And now I know. Lay your head and close your eyes underneath these big starry skies. The crickets sing their soft refrain as the night falls like gentle rain. Moonlight dances on the field so wide, where the fireflies glow and the soft winds glide. Dream of rivers slow and sweet, and the warm earth beneath your feet. Sweet dreams, little one, sleep tight tonight, wrapped in love and the softest light. The world is calm, the stars above, watching over you with endless love. Hush now, darling, don't you fear. Daddy's song is always near. In this quiet country air, know that love is everywhere. Sweet dreams, little one, sleep tight tonight, wrapped in love and the softest light. The world is calm, the stars above, watching over you with endless love. Good night, little one, rest your head, safe and warm in your cozy bed. Mama packed my bag by the front porch light. Daddy said, son, go stand and fight. I took a breath, looked down that road with a heavy heart but a burning soul. The city calls with a thunder sound, but I still see my roots in this small town. I ain't running 'cause I'm scared to lose. I'm just chasing dreams and worn out boots. When I come back home, I'll be taller than the pines, with calloused hands and wiser lines. I'll bring back stories, I'll carry some scars, but I won't forget where my people are. Don't cry for me while I'm gone. I'm just building a fire, I'll bring it home. I've got stars in my eyes and dust on my shoes, 1,000 roads and nothing to lose. But deep in my chest, I carry your names, and every mile fuels the flame.
if I fall, I'll rise again, like the morning sun on the southern wind. 'Cause I was raised with grit and grace, and I'll wear that proud on my face. When I come back home, I'll be stronger than before, with open arms at your front door. I'll bring back hope, I'll bring back pride, with all I've learned from the world outside. Just wait and see what I become when I come back home. So wave me off, but don't let go. This ain't goodbye, it's just I'll grow. You know me when the journey's done, when I come back home.